Gambling in the military in general, for me, it connected in numerous ways. First of all, it was initially starting with the camaraderie of gambling with fellow Marines. It grew to the competition. We loved the competition.
Most people, serving in the military, as well as treatment, mental health, substance use, primary care providers, don't understand the risks of gambling. It's so normalized, it's discounted. They don't see the warning signs. So we need to let people know this isn't a risk-free activity.
And then I realized the stakes weren't enough for me, weren't exciting enough. So then I started gambling really on my own. That escalated my gambling very quickly, and it also escalated my financial problems to cover the debts and the losses. And so that just sped up even more gambling, and it was very quickly out of control.
Certainly one of the first signs people notice is this creating financial difficulties for me? Am I becoming more and more preoccupied? Am I missing important activities? Am I missing work because of my gambling? Am I showing up late? Am I getting criticized for not doing my job the way I'm supposed to? Is it becoming more solitary? Am I lying to cover up either for my gambling losses, the time I'm gambling? Is it becoming more secretive? I think those are some of the real key warning signs for people to be aware of.
To the gambler or to the veteran or that active duty military member that may be having a problem with their gambling, the hardest yet most courageous thing you can do is ask for help.
In Maryland, we're really fortunate. There's a helpline active duty veterans as well as civilians can use and be directed to the appropriate resources, whether veteran, active duty, or civilian. 1-800-GAMBLER, an easy to remember helpline that you can call, and you'll be connected with folks who really understand what this disorder is about, whether you're the person who has a gambling disorder, you're worried about whether you're heading in that direction, or you're a family member concerned about a loved one, or you have somebody in your command you're worried about. Anybody can call the helpline and be directed to the most appropriate resources.
When I started listening to these stories, that I wasn't alone. And it started me on a track of looking at things differently. Yeah, I probably cried for 25 minutes sharing my story because it was the first time that I could tell a story that other people could understand and not judge me on.
And also, for folks, there's Gamblers Anonymous. Other people have experienced this. It's not just me. But there are people who can understand, who've been there, done the things I've done, and now they're living really quality lives, and they're good people who've been able to get past the things they've done in support of their gambling.
Looking back at the person I was 20 years ago, I would have never imagined or never thought it was possible to be where I am today.
Even if you don't see it, even if you feel you're at the bottom of a pit, there is hope. There is a way out, and there are people who can help you with that way out. And trusting that you can see, the light of day if you just reach up is so important. Because other people can see the hope in you, even if you can't see it in yourself. Just seeing your journey over the years and your recovery and where you're at now compared to where you were at then, it just is such a powerful statement.